And we cannot allow these companies to make profits on the back of the suffering of our families. That's why we're here today.
All right, starting May 12th, Avelo Airlines will help Homeland Security with its deportation efforts using a Phoenix area airport as its base.
Avelo has a large presence here in Connecticut. Many people say they're not happy with their involvement. Fox 61's Stefan Reels spoke with some of the protesters and has the latest on the deal.
None of the airplanes here at the Tweed New Haven Airport will actually be involved in this new plan between Avelo and the Department of Homeland Security. However, that hasn't stopped the deal from gaining a lot of criticism from people across Connecticut, whether it's elected leaders or people who came out here to the Tweed New Haven Airport to voice their concerns.
Boycott! Boycott!
A call to action.
Boycott!
From megaphones and plastered across signs at Tweed New Haven Airport, as dozens of protesters lined the entrance Wednesday afternoon.
We have been working really hard in Connecticut and New Haven to make these two places a welcoming places for immigrants, and we cannot allow these companies to make profits on the back of the suffering of our families.
John Lugo says there are people from his organization, Unidad Latina en Acción, that have been detained and separated from their families. That pushed him to organize this protest. Demonstrators are calling on travelers to boycott flying Avelo Airlines both in Connecticut and across the country. Avelo is set to start operating flights for Homeland Security to support its deportation efforts. The flights will operate out of the Mesa Gateway Airport in Arizona starting next month.
I was horrified when I heard about this. I hope that people who are not aware of what's going on with Avelo or in general will educate themselves.
Ann Summer from New Haven is among those calling for a halt to the Avelo deal, also condemned by Connecticut leaders like New Haven Mayor Justin Elicker, State Attorney General William Tong, and most recently, State Senator Martin M. Looney, who called the decision to contract with the federal government to operate deportation flights, quote, disgraceful capitulation to profit over humane concerns.
We're just encouraging people really to sign the petition, but also to start being here, to denounce this company.
According to the team behind Avelo, the airline operated similar flights under the Biden administration and says it follows the needed protocols from the FAA and DHS.
I have reached out to Avelo Airlines, and one of the members of their media team did tell me that they have received Attorney General Tong's letter and that they understand the weight and concern of this situation, and they will be talking about it moving forward with Connecticut leaders. In East Haven, Stefan Reels, Fox 61.